Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MOHAMAD HASRI and I'm from AK86.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FARIS bin Muhammad ZAIN from RK86.
Assalamualaikum. Hello guys. My name is Nazmi bin Nawawi. I'm from RK86.
On this project 1, the student can learn how to design the NMOS circuit by determine the operation of n channel MOSFET by depend on VGS and VDS and able to use the equation on ID by depend on region of operation. The student able to analyze and conclude the current voltage IV characteristic in NMOS circuit.
Okay, now I will explain about the methodology. First, we create the folder of the NMOS. Then we create the circuit NMOS. Then we check the circuit whether there is no error or not. Then if no error, we try to simulate the design. Then we obtain the waveform. Okay, now I will explain about the result. In this project, we got 3 output waveform and 3 vertical line. First line is about the cut-off line. Then second line is about the linear line. Third line is the concentration line.
From the result, we can see the IV characteristic can be calculated by using formula of ID saturation, ID in and ID in to get the output line. From the schematic, we need to give the parameter of voltage DC value in V1 and V2, which is 0.37 volt and 1.37 volt to run the circuit using this EDA2 software, which is Mentographic. From the schematic, we suit this parameter of IV characteristic to get the better result. We can see that have 3 different of IV characteristic in result.
Okay, for the conclusion, we have learned much about how to use the Mentographic software for designing a transistor, which is an NMOS transistor. This project is very important to us to know and familiar enough before we proceed to the next project. In this project, we have achieved the objective of this project, which is to determine the operation of the NMOS depending on the values of the VGS and VDS by setting the value of the VDD and VCC on the circuit and the value of resistance on the circuit. It can change the value of the VGS and VDS. Besides, we know how to apply the correct equation for ID depending on the region of the operation. There are 3 regions that we use in this project, such as cut-off region, ohmic or linear region, and saturation region. For the cut-off region, the VGS must be lower than the VT. Ohmic or linear region is when the VGS is higher than VT and the VDS is lower than VGS minus VT. Moreover, when the VGS is higher than VT and the VDS is higher than VGS minus VT, the region is called saturation region. In addition, we know how to analyze and conclude the current voltage IV characteristic of the NMOS depending on the value of VGS and VDS. Thank you.